Hello everyone, happy Thursday. Welcome to Tula TV with Taylor and
Lauren.
a little intro.
Yeah.
We need to practice that.
Right.
Thanks for joining us. We are doing another little spring break edit for you guys. Last week we did a kind of an urban city spring break edit, and this week we are going to do a mountain getaway ski weekend vibe for spring break, because there's several of you guys who've mentioned that you're going to the mountains. And then I think we'll end up doing one more that's more like beachy, tropical destination. So stay tuned for all of our little spring break edits. Today I've got Lauren modeling for me. We switched up our configuration here so that hopefully you guys can see our shoes. We've been getting feedback that we're not far enough away so you can't see the full outfit with the shoes. So let me know how it looks for you guys. Yeah, thanks for the feedback. Okay, to start off, so I was also going to chat through some tips and tricks that we have for packing. It was actually perfect timing talking about this, and we kind of talk about it as we're packing little travel capsules, kind of tips and tricks for packing. And the whole beauty of a capsule is that everything works together. And if you guys subscribe to Tibby's emails, if you don't, you should. They're so good. But Amy sent one out this morning on tips for packing for Paris, and she gave some really good tips that kind of worked with what we talk about as well. So I'm just going to mention a couple tips as we're going through this and talk about the outfits. We have several new arrivals, so let me know if you guys have questions as we're going through everything. Kind of to start, I've got Lauren in a new sweat set from, I might stand over here so you can see her. This is from Zarena. We just got it in for the spring, but I love the ivory color for spring. It feels so fresh. And obviously, if you are going to the mountains or just traveling in general, I think an elevated sweat set is a must-have. And this one is so cute. I like the pants because they're not super tight. I think I've got Lauren in a medium. And then we just have it paired with like a really good white t-shirt. As Lauren was trying this t-shirt on, she was just saying that she needs a new white t-shirt, and she was like, I should just get this one. It's really good. It's from Velvet. It's the, I want to say Topanga tee. Yeah. And it's really good because it's not too boxy, it's not too fitted, and it's not too sheer, but it's thick enough. It's like the perfect white tee. It's really good. So that's what we're styling a lot of these things with, a really classic white tee, and then this sweat set. And then I've got her in a pair of Golden Goose, which is a great travel shoe. And I'll have her throw the sweatshirt on, the matching sweatshirt. This is a size small. So I've got her in the medium in the pants. I always like to size up in sweatpants. There's nothing worse than like tight elastic around your waist. And then this is a small in the sweatshirt, which is such a easy classic set. And then I was going to show how to elevate it just a bit. You could swap out your Golden Goose for a boot. The Golden Goose that we're featuring in this video are the ones with the shearling. They also come with the shearling insert, and they're just the easy slip-on ones. These would be perfect for a mountain getaway, and I think we've got a couple sizes left, so this is what we are showing in this little travel capsule. And then I'm having her put on an Isabel boot and kind of tuck the, well, you'll see, tuck the sweatpants into the boot. That, I think, elevates it. And then we're going to throw on the coat that we're bringing, which is this amazing one from Isabel Marant. And this also just kind of screams ski weekend, mountain getaway to me. It feels like a more elevated version of a puffer coat. It's still gonna be functional and keep you warm, but it's got a point of view to it. So this is really cool. Size 38, I believe, is what I've got her in this coat. So cute. Okay, next up I'm gonna have her throw on a new pair of jeans for you guys. You can keep the tee on. Yeah, just come out in jeans and the tee. I have this rack here behind me for you guys to see a little bit, just because one of my tips for packing a travel capsule is to do just that, have it be a capsule where everything works together. So kind of sticking with a neutral color palette. If you're gonna bring in a print or something, have something that works with the other colors that you have in your capsule. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean all black or all black and white. You can pull in some really beautiful neutrals that complement each other. You can have different shades of white. Navy is a really great tool here. So I kind of wanted to show you guys the capsule that we're working with, because you can pack all of these pieces and then create so many different looks with them. And the beauty when you're traveling is that everything's connected, it all goes together. So essentially, like, you could just grab two things and put them on and they'll work together. That's kind of the thought process behind packing a capsule, and kind of the thought process behind having a capsule wardrobe. And then the other tip was, instead of packing for specific events that you may have on your trip, packing for an overall vibe. And again, that goes back to everything's gonna work with each other, and you can dial things up or dial things down just depending on what the occasion is. So I think the vibe that we're going for here is very mountainy vibes, obviously. We always do a little touch of Western, I feel like runs throughout our entire DNA as a store. We want it to feel elevated and then cozy and still functional. So all of the pieces that are pulled for this travel edit kind of touch on all of those vibes. Okay, I'll have Lauryn show this next look. So these are the new R13 jeans that I am also wearing, so that you guys, someone was asking me yesterday how they look on different heights. This is a new style for us that we just brought in. So Lauryn, how tall are you?
5'4".
I always ask you.
I know,
Literally, we're the
height.
same height. Every time I'm like, how tall are you? And then she'll tell me, and I'm like, no, you're not. You like.
Do I look shorter?
No, you give off a taller vibe. I don't know. And like, you're not wearing heels, but I am. So we are both 5'4". I've got on a heel, and this is how the jeans are fitting on me. And then this is Lauryn in the same jeans, but totally different vibe. So we've got these jeans. These are a size 27 that I have her in. I forget what these are called, but they're really, really cool.
They're just like the cropped, wide leg jeans.
Oh yes, cropped wide leg jean from R13. If you guys are watching on Instagram, the products pop up at the top and it'll say Shop AJ, and if you type Shop AJ into the comments, it'll send you a link directly to this product, so it makes it super easy to shop for you guys, so that you don't have to ask us what everything is, but please ask us questions because we're here to answer them. This is the same white t-shirt I've got on, so jeans and a white t-shirt, and then again, I think this boot is a great way to elevate the look. And then we'll pull in this blazer. This is the Anina Bing Quinn blazer. It's a wool blend, and so it is, again, warm and functional, but still adds an elevated touch to the look. It can almost function as a coat or a jacket, but it's light enough that you can layer it. So I'm gonna have her also layer it with the coat if you really needed to bundle up. You can still do this. Don't you wish you always had someone with you to like help you put coats and jackets on?
It would be so nice.
Hello. So here's how you can bundle it up. And again, it feels really like mountain chic, elevated. Love the vibe of this. You can probably stay out here. So we've got a white tee, and then if you needed to elevate the white tee a bit, a white button down is always a great option. We just restocked in all of our Frank and Eileen white button downs. Thank goodness. We've been out of stock in sizes, so several of you have been asking. We have the Eileens and the Shirleys back in stock, so grab your size. But a white button down is a great way to elevate a white t-shirt, or you can swap the white t-shirt for the white button down and kind of do the same outfit, do the button down under the blazer or the coat. This is the Shirley in a size small, and I really love it worn as a light jacket. Again, dressing in layers if it ends up being really warm and sunny out and you don't want to have the blazer and the coat on, this is a good layer to have. It's also such a great travel piece. Like you can throw it on again over a swimsuit or over your pajamas as well. It's just, you can tie it around your waist. It's a great piece to take with you. Love this. And then I'm gonna keep that on for a second. Another one of our packing tips is that accessories matter. They can change the entire outfit, and they're usually easy to pack, so being really intentional with the accessories you're bringing. Again, just by throwing on a boot and pulling in this suede handbag, I feel like changes the vibe and really elevates the look. So we'll talk through some of the accessories and why we picked them for this little travel capsule. Okay. You can give me the button down. A cashmere sweater is also obviously on our packing list. This is a new one from Zarena that she is throwing on. Yes. Yeah, let me know if you guys have questions. I'll go through my outfit while she's changing with you guys. It's pretty simple. But she is throwing on a camel sweater from Zarena that we just got in a size medium. And we just threw it on over the white t-shirt, which again is one of our little hacks. You can literally just layer anything over a white t-shirt. And then we swapped out the boot for the golden goose. And again, this is just a little bit more of a casual vibe. Like if you're running around or need to go to the grocery store or shopping or anything, this is like a great, easy, casual vibe. And then if you did need to elevate it, you could throw on this blazer again over the sweater. The Quinn blazer is one of our favorite silhouettes, and I know some of you guys have mentioned that it feels very large in the shoulders, and that's the intention of the blazer. It's supposed to give that really cool menswear inspired look. And you can always play around with this, like pushing the sleeves up. You can kind of like add, that's what Anina Bing does all the time. She pushes the sleeves up to kind of like emphasize this exaggerated shoulder. But Lauren was saying, so it has shoulder pads in here, but they're really easy to cut out. So if you don't love the extra like padded shoulder, you could cut them out in something like this. But this is the intention of the blazer, and so I just like to talk through that with you guys, and that's why we carry this style. We all you really love it. You own it.
Yeah.
I own this blazer. It's so good. Anyways, here's how you can kind of elevate this, and then I always like to bring, again, talking about accessories, this is just a black cashmere scarf. It's like huge. This is from Crush Cashmere. We've got one left. And this is a great travel piece, number one. But number two, I think it's functional. So you can like throw it on and it'll keep you warm, and then you can have your bag with you. And those are accessories that like elevate the look and give you layers to play with. Lauren's such a good model. Okay, do you want to keep I'll de-layer you.
Yes.
Do you want to keep the white t-shirt on and then change your jeans? I got this. You can hand me the sweater too.
Right now.
Bring it up. Trying to like make sure this rack doesn't turn into an absolute mess. Okay, someone was asking me what I'm wearing. So I have on the same R13 jeans that Lauren is wearing, the cropped wide leg. I'm wearing a size 29. Normally I would go for the size 30, but we don't have it. So I can fit in the 29. And the only reason I go for the 30 is because I want them to sit a tiny bit lower. But what this shows is that they can sit higher rise if you size down. So I can fit in the 29 and they're just sitting a little bit higher up on my waist. So I chose to pair it with a little like cropped cashmere baby tee from Eturn that we just got in. And then this is also the Anina Bing Quinn blazer in this like, it's all like a speckled, you know what I'm trying to say? And this is the medium in the blazer, and then I have on the black Isabel Marant heels. Can you guys see the shoes? Are we back far enough? The Isabel Marant heels with these studs on them. Again, a heel just gives you confidence. That's why we wear them during these live videos, because it's kind of scary to be live in front of all of you guys. And yeah, this is my look for the day. Okay, Lauren's throwing on another new pant from R13. Yeah. You guys, our R13 stuff is so good. Well, let's do it on camera. These are the R13 something. Pleated pants.
Jean in white.
Pleated jeans in white, size 27. Wow, I just can't get it right. These are size 27 that Lauren has on. They're extremely long. We were talking about this. They're definitely, well, Lauren's also 5'4", but they're definitely something you'd probably want to get hemmed. But they're really cool. And then this is a belt from Lié Studio. Again, I think adding a really simple elevated accessory helps bring a focal point to all of the volume that these pants have. And then we're just keeping on that same white t-shirt. And we could throw on this.
This is so good.
I know, it is so good. We're already, the R13 stuff and the denim stuff's already flying out the door. It's so good. But this is the leather bomber from R13 in a really beautiful brown. It's such a soft leather too. This is the size large, so it's a shrunken jacket, so it's very fitted. This is the size large that Lauren is in because we sold the medium already. But I absolutely love this color. And what's nice about having a shrunken leather jacket like this is that it's also, you can also layer it. So like it could be layered under the blazer, it could be layered under your coats as well if you needed an extra layer. But I love this as a jacket option. Can I have you throw on the coat just to show up with the jeans? Yeah, just to show you guys what that looks like with the jeans. I am obsessed with this. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna have you throw on this. You can just keep the white together. This is another sweater option in navy from Tibby. It's the hole in the back sweater that she is throwing on. I've got a couple sizes left in navy. I think we're sold out of the gray. This is one of my personal favorite sweaters. Kate just bought it. It's so good. So this is what it looks like. I believe this is the medium that I pulled.
Are these small?
No. Small. This is why I double checked for you guys. So the size small on Lauren, so it's definitely oversized and has like the cool details on the bottom, and then it's got the hole in the back.
My hair is
That's the
sticking
name.
out.
Okay. But I love this. And then, yeah, I think, again, you could throw the coat on over this and dress in layers. I just like how these colors work together. I think navy is a really good color to have to kind of mix things up a little bit. Okay, I am gonna have you throw on this with the black sweater, I think. Thank you. I'm gonna touch on a couple other things I pulled on this rack that I'm not gonna have Lauren try on, but that I would suggest packing for a travel capsule. We got in some new, these are things that like you forget about. We don't ever talk about them, and we don't have them on our like packing, like our wardrobe checklist, but we really should now that I'm saying that. Like having really good undergarments and intimates, we have these super soft, like I wish you guys could feel how soft these are, but it's this little sports bra. It's got no hook closures or anything, so it's super comfortable. And then we just got in the little matching, matching thongs, and they're so soft. Like this set would be like, I want like 3 colors in this set to bring with me. I think it's just, you want to be comfortable when you're traveling. They're seamless and sit well underneath everything. Again, you could throw something like that on under your big white button down and have coffee in your hotel room. It's just good to have something like that. So we are restocked in sets from Eturn. They are like the softest, stretchiest, most comfortable sets. And then I also pulled a pajama set, a little lounge set, because again, that's something that's not on our list and we don't talk about, but makes such a difference when you're going on a trip. You want to bring your ratty PJ set. So this is a little lounge pant, just like a really easy cotton, like lightweight jersey from Eturn with a matching t-shirt. Again, this you could also wear like down in a lobby somewhere, throw on your golden goose, and you can throw your coat or sweater on with this. You can wear the t-shirt separately with a couple of things as well, but this is such a great set that we just got in from Eturn. And then the other thing is a black layering tee from Eturn. It's fitted, black long sleeved. If you need an extra layer, sometimes it is really cold. That's the worst feeling, is if it's a really cold day and you don't have enough layers. So this is something that you could layer underneath your sweaters, underneath your jackets, or blazers if you needed an extra layer. Sometimes it's just good to have. And we just don't mention them, so I thought I would let you guys know. This is a fun piece to bring just for, again, a different vibe. This is a little skirt from Isabel Marant, and we loved the print on here and just the ease of the silhouette. We've got it paired with a chunky black turtleneck from Anina Bing. I think I pulled the size 38 in the skirt for you, and this is probably a small in the sweater. Yeah, so a small in the sweater and a 38 in the skirt. And then we've got it paired with an Isabel Marant black boot. I think this, since the skirt's a little bit like Western already, I felt like the other boot was a little too literal, so I like the what is the word? You know what I'm trying to say. I like the vibe of this boot with this skirt. My words are eluding me.
I can't think either.
Yeah, these are a really great boot from Isabel Marant. Again, I like that they are not literal Western boots, and they're also leather instead of suede, so if they're great for we're going to show these with a couple other outfits, but these are a great option to have if it is snowing or raining and you don't want to wear your suede boots. If it's not like sunny and nice out, these are a great option to have. But love this. And then you could throw on, these two pieces obviously match. We style them separately, but I think if you are in a mountain town, on a mountain getaway, a matching set is so cute. Like, this is the time to do it. And these two together is like, I'm obsessed with this little look. Obviously, you could do Kate goes moto. Thank you. A moto boot, that's the word I was looking for. You could do a tight with these, which is probably what I would do, like a stocking or tights with these if you didn't want bare legs. But this is such a cute matching set. And I'm gonna have you throw on these. You can keep the sweater on and the boots. Okay, we've got one more pant for you guys and a couple more outfits. Oops. Oh. Well, it's not my fault. That was the hanger's fault. Okay. Just waiting for her to try a couple other things on for you guys. We have so many new arrivals. Make sure you're checking out our website, but we just got Denimist, R13, mother a Goldie. We have some new brands that are on the way to us. We're super excited about, so stay tuned for those. They're shipping soon. And we're doing our best. We just had a photo shoot yesterday to get everything photographed to put on the website, so stay tuned for that as well. Great. Okay, these are the Tibby triple pleat cropped pant in navy. And I wanted to show the length on Lauryn and also how we would style these. I think these pants are so great, especially if you are shorter. I think the length is great here. And I think that they're a little bit thicker, so they're a perfect weight to bring on a mountain trip. We've got it just styled back to that same black turtleneck from Anina Bing with the black moto boots. And this is just super easy. I feel like this, again, these are pieces that feel elevated, but the styling isn't anything crazy. You know, they're good pieces you can throw on and feel great in. But love these together. And then, do you have the navy sweater in there? Just throw the navy sweater on too. Wanted to show two different sweater vibes. The black is like a chunky knit turtleneck. If you don't want the chunky knit or the turtleneck, the navy sweater is also really great with these pants from Tibby. I need like story time with you guys. I need some stories, but mine is blank. Let me know where you guys are going for spring break. I've heard from a couple of you guys the vibes that you're looking for, but I'm not going anywhere. I know a couple people going to Costa Rica. Super jealous. I know some people going to Arizona. I want to know where you guys are going for spring break. Alyssa said she's doing a ski weekend for spring break, which is kind of what inspired this. Okay, here's one last, well, I guess we've got one more after this. But here is the navy sweater with the triple pleat pants. I have Lauryn in a size 6 in these pants. I don't think I mentioned that, but these are the size 6. Yeah, they also have the buckle on the back. Somebody was saying they didn't realize that the jeans that we have from Tibby also have this buckle, and that's part of the style. It's meant to be functional so that you don't need to add a belt. They have the ability to be pulled up higher rise, and you can tighten it in the back so that they sit higher rise. Or you can loosen it and they sit a little bit lower. So it's actually a really great function of the pant. San Diego, yep, that's what we were talking about last week. Love that. Okay, do you want to take the sweater off? You have the t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Okay. let me just check. I'm going to show how you can, let me grab your sneakers for you. I'm going to show how you can just make the pants a little bit more casual. I want these golden goose. I'm going to show the pants with the golden goose sneaker and just the white tee. And then I would probably tie this around your waist. You could wear it, obviously, but you could also tie it around your waist. And here's how I would style those pants casually if you would need to do a lot of walking around or during the daytime. I think that they have such a cool point of view to them. And that's kind of everything we've got in our little travel capsule for you guys. I hope that that helps give some tips for packing and kind of demonstrate our whole idea of having a capsule with pieces that work for each other and dressing with a vibe in mind. It makes me want to go to the mountains, so maybe it'll inspire some of you if you don't have spring break plans. It's not too late to make some. I think next week we'll do more of a beachy, tropical destination. Maybe if you're headed to like Florida or Costa Rica or something like that, with some of our new arrivals from Zerena and Denimist and Velvet. So that's what we'll do next week for you guys. But if you need anything in the meantime, you know where to find us. You can shoot us a message. And thanks for joining. We will see you guys next week.
Bye.